Alright, I finally finished my collection of 5-star blades with the Mara Oasis. Now, who should use this amazing weapon? Well, darn. Since Celery was a free unit from Loyalty's Requiem and a lot of players may not have her, the only other option right now is Jurota, the Solemn Stalwart, a 3-star blade from the Gacha pool. In the grandest of traditions, Jurota is yet another character the prince brought on despite being told by his friends not to hire random strangers, especially ones who lurk in the shadows, are always near the prince, and armed to the teeth. Literally sometimes. Fortunately, Jurota is signing up with the most noble intention of protecting the prince, as I'm sure this noble ninja has no ulterior motive. Wait, where did the music just go? Turn that back on before you imply something. Regardless, Jurota is a shinobi, basically a ninja. If you want more details on the ninja part, I'll refer you to my Aoi video, as she plays very similarly in basic attacks and maneuverability, which of course is the best part about playing a blade, along with the naturally high strength. Jurota differentiates himself by element and skills. He is, of course, a water element character, because he's adorned in blue down to the hair. As for his skills, his first is Avalanche Blade, where, wait a minute, that just looks like a blue version of Aoi's skill. Whatever, they're both ninjas and it's a different color. It throws a ninja star ahead, dealing water damage to enemies in a line. His second skill is definitely different though. Yasha's brand increases Jurota's strength for 5 seconds. That's not a lot of time, but it is a lot of strength, which is all a ninja should need to finish the job. Why does the music keep cutting out? It's making this sound ominous. All ninjas, of course, have the Strength Co ability, because regardless of teammates, it's one of the best to have for yourself. Jurota himself also comes with Broken Punisher, because as a ninja who stays in the shadows, he knows exactly when the time is right to strike for massive damage, able to use his second skill to power up his first on a downed target, taking them out once and for all. I was kind of expecting the music to stop there, huh? Anyway, Jurota is always on his feet hiding in the shadows, and has had to hone his resistance to being stunned, as anyone who has left a dark room into a bright area can attest is a very stun-inducing effect. Jurota has yet to master this technique though, and will require some mana investment into his training after he arrives at the Halidom. If you throw some more water on Jurota, he can become even stronger, and with the right team and equipment can even survive at Hybrid Hilda's trial, where his strength can benefit the entire team until he dies in the opening blast without Volcanic Queen, or burns to death without the proper resistance. Now, ninjas are pretty great, but you're otherwise probably using Jurota because you're like me and like blades, and as such, you should give Jurota the previously mentioned Mara Oasis, as its strength is unparalleled. The only dragon Jurota will probably work well with is Leviathan, who spent so long lurking at the bottom of the ocean he's probably pretty stealthy. Jurota is another character who has his own print, which as usual amplifies his kit. Aptly named One with the Shadows, it can enhance his ability to strike down his foes, never to rise. There it goes, see? The music died again. And it's not coming back this time, okay? Anyway, Levin's Champion is also a good pick for literally every blade except one, or alternatively, Crystallian Envoy, as every blade is a metaphorical glass cannon. For teammates, Jurota needs a group that can move well in the shadows. Karina is a terrible choice. She will not get along with Jurota. Jacob is a pretty silent guy with a background in combat, so he'll make a good ally. Rakarsh will also enjoy being out of the public eye. Finally, Hawk, who also has a history in assassinations. What the heck, the music is backwards now. Anyway, Jurota is a ninja who's ready to loyally serve the prince. Broken Punisher isn't commonly useful, but it makes tons of sense in context. And as long as the music keeps dipping in and out, his enemies will be utterly distracted while he moves in for the final blow.